Jared Diamond came to Papua New Guinea to study birds and their migration patterns. When Yali, a smart and charismatic individual from New Guinea, asked, "Why is that you white people dealt so much cargo and brought it to New Guinea, but we black people had little cargo overall?" Hello, this is Doja Venice, and today we are going to talk about guns, germs, and steel, which explains why Europe and Asia had more success in colonizing other countries, and why they had achieved so much technological progress, and not the other way around. One of the points that are made in the book is that the other continents don't have good food/animals to domesticate. However, notice on the chart, which shows a list of things that were domesticated by certain regions in the world, most places have a very equal amount of crops that can be domesticated. The real scarcity and unfair disperse of domestication is in animals. The Eurasian regions have much more animals compared to the rest of the world. For example, in South America, there is only one animal, which is the llama, and not a very great source. While Eurasia has cows, sheep, pigs, and chickens, there are only so few animals that you can domesticate with barely any technology. Those animals not only grow countries and empires, but also provide immunity to diseases like chickenpox, which killed off 90% of natives everywhere over the New World. The horse was a very important animal, which was one of the most important parts of combat until World War I. In other continents like South America, Oceania, and Africa didn't have similar animals, which allowed people from Europe to dominate over the other continents. Some people, however, like to make the point that Africa has zebras, but the zebra is not a very good animal to domesticate. It might look like a horse, but it's very different from it. Zebras are very violent, and sure, the horse can also kick me in the stomach and make me have abdominal pain, but a horse can be trained not to do that, and a zebra is just highly unpredictable. Some might also say that African elephants can be domesticated. Elephants are first of all huge and are very hard to take care of, and also take a ton of time to breed, and have struggles to do it in captivity. And in North America and Oceania, there were previous animals, but all of them had been driven to extinction. But how come animals like sheep and elephants did not become extinct? Well, while continents like Eurasia and Africa had people there longer, the animals naturally developed a defense system to humans, while in the Americas and Oceania, humans came later, eliminating them easily. Another reason why Eurasia was more successful than everyone else is because it went east to west. Let me explain. If someone goes east to west, the temperature stays the same, so the same animals can live across the whole continent. It can have the same temperature with less radical temperature changes. While in continents like Africa and the Americas, and the temperature changes are like in Africa, you go from a desert to a jungle, and then a desert again. And in the Americas, the temperature just goes from cold to hot to even more hot and to cold again. After watching this, you might think, but if Eurasia is so good, how come Asia not become so powerful? The simple answer was that Europe was just more competitive, forcing countries into advancing much quicker, while in Asia it was mostly China, which was just having fun. The reason for that huge difference because Asia was mostly empty, which encouraged people like the Mongols and the Huns to dominate in Asia, which is why we didn't see similar things happen in Europe. While in Europe there are many mountains, like and rivers, like the Danube, the Dnieper, the Carpathian Mountains, and the Alps. Got me sad thinking about the fact that today Africa is full of hunger, terrorism, and lack of water. But if Africa was a good place, with good food, we would just always be hunter-gatherers. I'm very glad you watched this video till the end. This is Doja Venus, and I will see you next time.